Hi, this is Trevor with S&S Mechanical with your quick tip of the week. So there's a lot of hype about the coronavirus, or COVID-19 as it's also known. On one end, there are people claiming that it's just not that big of a deal. It's just another version of the flu, it might make a few people sick, but there's really nothing to worry about. Then on the other end, there are people who think this is going to cripple our civilization. It's going to eclipse the Black Plague and kill millions of people. But the truth is that no one really knows what's going to happen. And that's where most people fit in, somewhere between nothing's going to happen and the end of the world. But regardless of how this plays out, you can add another level of protection. Most of us are sanitizing hard surfaces such as doorknobs, light switches, and countertops, and that's great. And then we're also washing our hands using soap, hand sanitizers, and avoid touching our face or other surfaces. So we've got those covered, but what about the air? It's not very practical to wear a face mask all the time, and in most instances, we're told that it is ineffective. And according to the CDC, the coronavirus is spread through respiratory droplets produced when someone sneezes or coughs. So that means that the main way to get this transmitted is through the air. This is where your HVAC system comes into the picture. Now there are two ways to clean the air. The first method is to actually remove the particles from the air. The Train Clean Effects is installed into the furnace or air handler, and as air passes through it, it positively charges those particles coming in. Then these positively charged particles come in contact with a negatively charged collection plate, and voila, no more dust, dander, mold, viruses, or bacteria. Now this method will filter particles down to 0.01 microns. That's 700 times smaller than the human hair, and 10 times smaller than COVID-19. And it's 99.98% effective. Now the only downside to this is the air has to travel through the system and come in contact with the collection plate. Now we can solve that problem by either installing a variable speed HVAC system, or we can install a smart thermostat that will allow the fan to come between 10 and 30 minutes every hour to move the air through the home. Now the second way is to sterilize the air, and we do this with a REMI Halo. It's a device that we install in the ductwork after the furnace or the air handler. It has a UV bulb that produces hydroperoxides that are spread throughout the house. Now third-party testing has found that if someone coughs or sneezes, it will neutralize 99% of those particles within 3 feet, reducing your chance of getting sick. And the zinc ions that it produces will also kill 99% of viruses on the surface. This is also effective against swine flu, C. diff, tuberculosis, listeria, strep, MRSA, and gases and odors. Once again, the effectiveness of this system is circulating the air as often as possible. Now these products aren't going to guarantee to keep you from getting sick, because there are just so many places that we pick up viruses. But what it will do is reduce your chance of spreading the disease in your own home. And for those who have weak immune systems, this can give them the upper hand. So if you would like more information about these products, call or text us at 435-994-TIPS or visit us online at ssairconditioning.com. I'm Trevor with S&S Mechanical, and I'll see you next time for our quick tip of the week. And don't forget to wash your hands.